Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back. It's your boy Aldwin, and I want to start off this video by saying I know this is not a regular vlog. This is not typically what I do, but I don't know. I've been thinking about this for a couple of days now, and I really wanted to make this video. First and foremost, I want to welcome everyone who's not already a part of this channel. People who are visiting this for the first time, thank you guys so much for coming through. Any and all the support that I have received over the past couple of months since I've started this vlogging channel has been amazing, and I really appreciate everyone who's here. So I wanted to start off this video by talking about the journey. And everything I'm going to touch on right now, you guys can see in prior videos, as this channel is all documenting my life. It's a vlogging channel, but it's just a documentation of everything that I go through. And if you guys stick around to the end, I'm going to post a video that I actually recorded December 31st of 2024. Oh man, so where do I even start? Beginning of this year was definitely something that was interesting to me. As you guys, for the people who have been here and part of this channel since the beginning, you guys know that I'm really big in my faith. Beginning of 2025, I decided to give my life to Christ, essentially. At least I thought so. And I'm gonna say why. Beginning of this year, I knew that I wanted to take my relationship with Christ very seriously. And I made a goal for myself that I would finish the Bible this year. I didn't finish it, but I got really close. I'm like halfway to the book of Acts, which is in the New Testament. And literally reading the whole Old Testament kind of like outlines how the year went for me. Beginning of this year, I was struggling a lot. I was going through a lot of spiritual warfare. I was battling a lot of battles internally and spiritually that I never felt before. And it kind of led into my summer. I want to say the beginning of the year, like the first quarter, like from January until spring, things were kind of smooth and even. As you guys may or may not know, beginning of the year, I was working an office job. Basically, I got fired from that due to lack of performance. It was like a sales job, and I couldn't reach the quota, etc. And I got let go from the job. That led me into a season of unemployment. It was very tough. I was struggling. I was looking for work as I was also going back to school to get my CDL so that I can get a job in driving. I got a job in driving, which is what I currently do now, but I started off very roughly, meaning that I didn't really get a lot of work. They basically started me off part-time, and I wasn't getting a lot of hours, which led into the summer, which led into this testament that I'm going to speak on now. This summer, I was barely getting any work. I was really struggling financially. I was draining my savings. As you know, bills don't stop for anybody. Unfortunately, that's just the way the world works. Whether everything's going good for you or everything is collapsing, bills are always going to come. It doesn't matter. And with the lack of work and the lack of funds, it was putting me in a hole where I was kind of like, why is this happening to me? Like I was borderline in a season of depression, in the sense of I just didn't know what else to do. I felt stuck. I felt like I was in this hole that I couldn't get out of. I felt like nothing was going my way, and it was like one of the hardest things I've ever went through in my life. But the one thing I made sure I never did, I never blamed God for what was happening in my life. I knew that if I wanted to get to this next level in my life where things were going to be great and amazing, and I was going to be in a position I was never in before, I knew I had to go through hardship. The saying does go, things get harder before they get better, or things get worse before they get better. And that was essentially what I was going through in the summer. I was at an all-time low. I was at a point where I didn't have $1 to my name. Like, it was really bad. And I thank God that I have a lot of friends that, well, no, I lied. Not a lot of friends. I literally have like 2 friends that were sticking by me the whole time. One of them you guys know very well. Her name's Esther. She's been on this channel a couple times already, and she was a huge help for me during the whole process and helping me remain faithful and remain close to God during the situation. Another one was a friend named Kevin, who I still talk to every now and then. But if it wasn't for having those people around in that tough time, it would have made things a whole lot worse. I've made a lot of mistakes this year. I've been through so much hardship, but if there was one thing I could take away, was this: don't take anything for granted. Be appreciative and be grateful for everything that you have. If you think that things are bad, trust me, they can get a whole lot worse. And if you don't appreciate the things that you have right now, in the sense, like, for an example, right? You guys have a car. Let's say you have a Toyota and you come to a red light and all of a sudden you see, I don't know, a Ferrari or something that's like high end, something that not a normal person has. If you're not appreciative of what you have then and there, you're gonna be like, dang, my car sucks. Like, I wish I had that. But then there's a guy that's walking that's like, dang, I wish I had the Toyota. And it just continues to follow down that path. It's like a snowball effect, you know? It's like, if you can't be content and happy with what you have then and there, you're never going to be happy with anything you have in your life. And that was something I had to learn this summer in the space of jobs, right? Like, just like anybody else that was ever young, if you've ever had a job, or even older people, you know, some people, it doesn't click in their life where they're appreciative of what they have in the moment. And that was basically me. My last job, I definitely didn't appreciate it for what it was. I took it for granted, and when I lost it and I didn't have funds, I realized, like, man, like this really freaking sucks. And so for me, I would say the main lesson was definitely being appreciative of my work, making the best out of the environment. And I'm going to even touch a little bit more on that later on. I have a little motivational quote for you guys, but definitely just appreciating, you know, my job, just appreciating what I do, appreciating the fact that I make money, and the fact that, you know, if I'm able to do something and not completely dislike it, like if I could find the good in my job, it'll make it not feel that much like a job. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that when people have a job, they focus too much on the negatives and what they don't like about it, that it completely overshadows the good of it, and you just end up not appreciating it, and you take it for granted. And it's just a snowball effect into other things in life, different areas, different aspects, different whatever, you know. It can lead into relationships, can lead in what you have at home, it can lead into whatever, you know. You're never going to be satisfied with what you have until you can learn to appreciate it. However, I do think that it's hard to have that level of appreciation if you don't go through a form of hardship. And I think that was the main lesson that I learned this year during the summer, was the hardship of not having the job, not having the funds, and realizing, like, having a job at the end of the day is better than not having one. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a professional in, I don't know, like, let's say being a doctor, or let's say you drive like I do, or you work in an office, or even if you flip patties, like, you have a job. There's people who don't have jobs who will literally criticize and hate and do and just hate on what you're doing in life. But at the end of the day, you're making money, and that's what matters, right? Like, even if it's temporary, like, nothing is forever. And that's something I realized a while ago, is nothing in this life lasts forever. So why not just appreciate what you're doing that point in time? And even if you're not happy where you're at, then just remember, it's just a speed bump along the road, and you got to get over the speed bump. There's no way around it, right? You got to go over it. So it's like, just appreciate where you're at in that point in time, and things are always going to work out. That was a lesson I learned, you know, amongst a couple other things, but that was definitely a main lesson that I learned. And I want to thank God again, because without God, this year wouldn't have been the way it was for me. And I feel that I've been transformed in a way that I pray everyone watching this video and everyone in this world feels like that feeling, that transformation, that, like, you're actually elevating yourself in life. Like, I pray everyone gets that feeling, because I feel like I'm at the point where I can feel the transformation. You guys may have not heard this, right? Whether you're religious or not, but whatever God has prepared for you, He's going to put you in a season of preparation to see if you're ready for that, for what He has prepared for you. In my case, right, I'm 25. I'm at the point in life now where, you know, I would like to get married. I would like to have kids. I would like to have my own home. I would like to do these things. I would also like to elevate my YouTube channel to a level of success where I can do it full time and give you guys content all the time. You know what I mean? Especially on this vlogging channel, because the vlogging channel, I only post when something's going on in life. I don't like to be one of those YouTubers that forces content, like, especially a vlog content. Like, there's YouTubers who will literally post a day in a life once a week, or like once every 2 weeks. Like, you guys don't have to see me drive a bus and come home and eat dinner and do the same crap over and over and over. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give you guys content that I know you guys are going to like and appreciate, and give you guys life updates, at least with enough time frame to where things happen. Because again, I don't live an extravagant lifestyle. I live a good life. I'm happy with where I'm at, but it's not interesting enough to where you guys have to see me go to work and come home and see that often. You know what I mean? But in terms of the things that have changed, I mean, it's a laundry list. I cut my hair this year, growing a mustache. I live in a new home. My YouTube channel has grown like insanely amount, and I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank God enough. Like, I remember the ending of last year, I had less than 100 subs. We are now approaching 350, and I feel like it's only up from here. And again, I'm talking about the main channel, right? Like the main channel. I know this one, this vlogging channel has a low count, but again, the whole point of this channel was never to blow this one up. The whole point was to document my life. And if you guys watch the videos and you guys appreciate it and enjoy it, and you guys decide to follow, then, you know, you're welcome for the ride too. That's perfectly fine. So, I mean, you know, besides that, I've definitely learned some standards. I've learned what I look for in life, what I aspire for. I am looking to grow my relationship with Christ. I'm looking to get fit. You know, I gotta hit the gym, man. I haven't hit the gym in months, and I'm trying to get back into it. And I guess you could say in a way it's like a resolution, like a New Year's resolution, but I don't really believe in that stuff. I just pray on it, and, you know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to discipline and dedication. If you don't have that, New Year's resolution doesn't mean jack. That's why people sign up for the gym January 1st, and by the 2nd, they're already done. They're not going back, you know. What I look forward to in 2026, basically, is I look forward to giving you guys more great content. Last year, I was able to go on a couple of vacations, give you guys a day in the life, give you guys, my friend's wedding, my niece's birthday party, the vacation I went on. And I know it wasn't really much, and I post videos here maybe once every month, every 2 months, whatever. It's not much. Hopefully this year I can give you guys more. I'm not entirely sure. Again, kind of touching on what I said earlier about my life's not extravagant, but, you know, I aspire to give you guys more content. And definitely, if you guys follow my main channel, you guys know I stream very often there. I post videos at least once a week, maybe once or twice during the week. And, you know, I just aspire to give you guys more content, hopefully content you guys enjoy, appreciate. And, you know, that's one of the biggest things, is my YouTube channel. I already touched on, you know, my relationship with Christ. Also, again, just my body, you know, just me. You know, I want to elevate myself mentally, spiritually, physically, so that I'm ready for anything that life brings me in the future. And just to continue to keep learning, keep building wisdom. You know, you can never be too smart. You can never, like, you don't know anything. I mean, you don't know everything in this life. There's always something to learn. Something you guys may not know about me. I picked up bowling. Like, I bowl now, and I've been bowling for the past couple of weeks. I have 2 bowling balls, and I've been practicing. So there might be some bowling vlogs in the future. I'm not entirely sure. If I'm able to get to a point where I'm good enough, where I can, like, join leagues and enter tournaments and whatnot, then maybe, you know, I would love to record a bowling video for you guys. But we'll see. You know, there's a couple different things I'm trying to change in life, for the better, or just get new hobbies. I'm not sure, but just try something new, you know. And I want to end off this, you know, I'm not gonna say rant, but like this chat that I'm having with you guys with this motivational quote, because I think that it's helped me, and I hope that it helps you guys as well, in the sense, like, you know, if you guys are going through anything tough and you feel the way that I felt this year, this is the quote I want to leave you guys with. And I didn't come up with this. I'm not taking ownership of this quote. I saw it somewhere, and I thought that, you know, it stuck with me all year. Basically, the same boiling water that makes an egg hard will also make a potato soft. Meaning that you need to dictate your environment, and don't let your environment dictate you. You might come from a tough home. You might come from a tough background. You might even have had a tough childhood. But that doesn't mean that it's an excuse to throw your life away, or to let yourself go down this rabbit hole of a statistic, you know, where you can't succeed because of where you come from or your ethnicity or the city you live in, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? You have a chance at life to turn everything around. There are many people who haven't became successful since until they hit 30 or 40 or 50. You know, it's never too late. I think that it's very important for people to take their life seriously. And if for some reason, you know, you guys don't have that passion, you guys just seem to not care, you know, and you feel like your life is pointless, I've been there before. But this is the one main thing I can give you guys advice is, if you feel like you don't know what to do with your life, man, just give it to God. Give it to Jesus. I'm telling you, just try it. Just try it. You will not regret it. You won't regret it. You give your life to God, and I promise you, He's going to change your life for the better. And even if you don't get to a high successful point, or you don't become rich and famous, or whatever you guys aspire to be, I promise you, give your life to Christ, and He's gonna make you feel like life is the most beautiful thing, and that you want to live it to its fullest and its max. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for hearing me out, and again, for the people who've been a part of this journey from the beginning of this channel, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna end off this video with, again, the clip of not a clip, but the video I recorded at the end of last year, so you guys can kind of get a comparison of everything that I've been through and how much everything has grown, and, you know, from what you guys have seen throughout the years. I mean, throughout the year, and compare it to the clip that the video I recorded. Again, thank you guys so much. I love you guys all, and I hope you guys have a great Happy New Year. See you guys.
What's up, guys? Caramelo BX. Just learned how to put my damn camera, my Canon T7, Rebel T7, in camcorder mode. I was freaking struggling with this damn thing for the past like hour, and it's currently 1:50 in the morning, December 31st, so the last day of 2024. I'm gonna look back at this video a year from now, so the day before it turns 2026, and just to see how far I've come. I know I look crazy right now. I got a freaking bonnet on and shit. I'm getting ready for bed because I got work in the morning. But yeah, I think that 2025 is gonna be a great year. It's gonna be my golden year. I turned 25, and I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna work as hard as possible. Upload as much content as I can. I'm not forcing it, of course. Stuff that I want to put out, things that, you know, I want to give out to the people who do support me. You know, I'm super grateful to have 76 beautiful subscribers on YouTube. And I can't wait to see it grow some more. So I don't know if I'll ever post this video. If I ever do, it'll hopefully be, you know, when I reach 1 million subscribers, which is a huge goal for me at the moment. But yeah, man, let's have a great ride here. Hopefully everything goes well, and I'm praying for the best. Love you guys. Love the guys that are supporting me at the moment, and for those to come in the future. So let's get this thing going. CBX Nation.